Dirt Everyday Extras go live every weekday on Motor Trend On Demand. Here's an example of an episode you missed last week.
So what we're going to do is start bending up the rock sliders, or the boat sides. We got a bunch of 1 3/4 120 mild steel because we went super cheap on this build. We didn't buy chromoly like race cars use. We didn't even buy DOM like regular, like high quality rock buggies use. We bought mild steel, hot rolled electric welded. This is 1080. No, it's not even that. It's not even that good. But we bought it and we're going to use a bunch of it. We got 200 feet of this mild steel that we're going to put on this truck. I'm going to bend it with the JD squared bender here. We got a swag hydraulic attachment for it. It works really well. The trick when you're bending the HREW tubing, if you get a chance, always put the seam on the inside of the bend. If you put the seam on the outside, it usually deforms a little bit when you bend it, and it's more likely to split apart. So if you're bending hot rolled electric welded tubing, put the seam on the inside of the bend if possible. That's what I'm going to try and do here. Start the bend about there, put the seam on the inside, and hopefully I have everything set up. The first tube is always easy because you're kind of winging it. Like, probably kind of sacrificial tubing here because I may or may not use it. If I don't use it for what I'm planning on using it for, I'll put it somewhere else. It'll always get used. Yep. Now we're cooking. The hard part is duplicating the bend. So what I'll do after this thing's all bent around, I'll lay it on the ground. I'll set a straight piece next to it, and I'll mark where the bend started, and I'll remember what degree it was at, so I can try and duplicate it as best possible. So we're going to bend this one up and see if it works or not. Very slowly. This is actual time, not slow motion. Perfect time to have a nice cold lavender water. So what I'll do here is retract it a little bit so I can get my pen out and retract farther. Go to the second hole on the die. Come on. And then continue to bend from there. Now we're cooking. And then I'll magically get my plastic protractor that's right, hey, jeez, I'll get it. Voila. So I'll use this to check and see if I'm at 90 or not. So that's 90. I'm gonna go a little less than 90. That way, if I need to go more, I can. Here's the trick. This is the trick. Keep your eyes on this. To duplicate this bend, just remember what hole you were in on the die, and then measure the stroke of the ram. I'm gonna run this one out to 15.5. This is the other trick. Write it on your hand. or your wrist. 15.5, hole 2. That way I can remember it for the next one. Boom. Make sure you put all that stuff back. Let's go see what it looks like.
If you need more Dirt Everyday Extra, go sign up right now.